Okay, on topic D, what we're going to do is we're going to link the resources now to a specific task. Okay, the first thing in the book, it talks about the team planner view. I'll just say one quick thing. It's only available on Microsoft Project Professional. If you're curious about it, so we're not going to address it. If you're curious about it, get in touch with me. I'll be glad to show you. Okay, let's learn how to assign resources. So this is in the Gantt chart view, okay? And we're going to work with install drywall, first floor. I'm just going to click on the resource tab. Then I'm going to select assign resources. So what is it telling us? Well, it says for the drywall on the first floor, the resource committed is the drywall contractor. Units are 100%. Got the default units and cost in there, and that's how it is right there. That's all. That's where we're going to do our work. Okay, from the Gantt view, if you look over on the left, you'll see where you have the different types of views. You can click on task usage, or if you don't see that, it still says Gantt chart. Right click and this pop-up window will come up. Click on task usage. And as soon as you do that, this view will come up and it will show you basically what your task is and the resources committed to it. For our example in this view, let's go to General Contractor. Double click on General Contractor. So for the task, finalize plans and develop estimate with owner and architect. The resource I'm looking at is a general contractor. I've got him scheduled for about 80 hours on this. He starts on Monday, the 2nd of June, and he ends on the 27th of June. And then just click OK or cancel if you didn't make any changes. In the book, it says we're going to demolition of the old house using Team Planner View. Again, we don't have Team Planner View. But to have what the book has in our project, let's scroll down here and let's look at demolition of old house. Double click on demolition of old house. Get your task information dialog box up. Okay, I'm going to click inside resource name box and click the scroll button, that little arrow. Click on that. You should see a pop-up window pop up. Select site evacuation contractor and click OK. Okay, now we're going to assign the volunteers to sorting debris. So scroll down to the sort debris. Open up your task information dialog box. Under the resource tab, I'm just going to go to resource names and put my volunteers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just click in there, hit OK, and they've been assigned. So now you can see the 4 volunteers under sort debris. I've changed the days from 0.75 days to 5 days. So what it's telling us is the volunteers, based on our schedule, our calendar, they're going to work a total of 160 hours, 40 hours each. So that's how you assign a resource. Pretty simple. Now let's assign the container, this task right here. And underneath the resource tab, I'm just going to click on assign resources. And when I do, the assign resources dialog box pops up. Okay, I changed the units to 200%. I'm just going to click on assign. So if you go to the Gantt chart view, look at place containers. Underneath you see containers. So that resource container is now assigned to that task place container. Okay, Gary Clark's going to be responsible for these 3 tasks: place container, hall recycling, hallway. So highlight those using the control key. Okay, back up here, we're going to click on the resource tab, assign resources. When the dialog box pops up, we're just going to click on Gary Clark and click on assign. And there's Gary Clark as a resource under those 3 tasks. Okay, under the haul waste task, double click on that. Okay, then I'm going to click on the resource tab, and there's Gary Clark. He's our resource. I'm going to go to the next blank line, which is below it. Click in there, and you'll see that little scroll button. And if you scroll down, you see the waste dump fee. We're going to click on that. So what I've done now is I've added 20 tons, and it's a little scroll button. Put up 20 tons. And when you're done with that, the cost will automatically be estimated. It will be put in. The thing is, you won't see it there. It'll still say 0 when you hit OK. And if you call back up again, it should be there, $3,000. So 20 tons, automatically compute, $150 a ton, $3,000. Okay, now let's go up to the general conditions task. And we're going to go from the Assign Resources tab. And we're just going to highlight Construction Fixed Costs and click on Assigned. Okay, let's do another way of assigning a task. In this case, we're going to assign the project budget to the project summary task, which is line 0. That's that Woods family 3-bedroom home. Okay, I scroll down, find project budget. I'm just going to left click and hold that button. While holding that down, just slide it over to the project summary task, line 0. Just left click, hold, and drag. And you can see that the project budget has been assigned to the Woods 3-bedroom home. Okay, from the Gantt chart view, I'm going to right click on the Gantt chart and scroll to task usage, and then I'm going to click on that. And since we got this this called up, click on view bar and watch what happens. It'll turn all these little commands into little icons. Just another way of looking at it. Now if I double click on construction fixed costs, this dialog box will pop up. I'm going to put $180,000 in the cost box and hit OK. Now there's a column that says add a new column. You want to find that. If you can't see it, you got to widen up this this table a bit. And you do that by right-clicking on the right edge and pulling it. There's a couple of good YouTube videos that will show you how to do that if you're not familiar with it. But we're looking for this column. Click on this little arrow, down arrow, beside Add New Column. And from the pop-up menu, you're just going to select Budget Cost. And in the where it says Project Budget, in this new column, we're just going to enter $250,000. And what that's telling us is it's under Summary, the project summary. This whole thing, this whole project is going to cost $250,000. That's what it means. So enter $250,000. Hit enter, and it should look like this. Once you do that, save your file.